What is up, besties? It is your girl Karmic, back to you again with another video, and this time y'all asked, so I had to do it. We looked at the Ariana Grande, just a general update, because I believe the Wicked show is going to be out soon. I honestly don't know. I'm going to need you guys so much in the comments for this video, because y'all know I don't follow anybody like that. But basically, I had just set the intention to find out what we need to find out, and I'm not going to have timestamps for you because the reading just kind of jumps all over the place. Like, first we're talking about Ethan and Ari's relationship, and then all of a sudden we're talking about maybe Dalton, and then all of a sudden we're talking about something to do with baby mama, and then we're talking about, like, Ethan and his perspective. Like, we're all over the place, besties, so get a drink, get some snacks, save this for later. If you don't have the time right now, that's fine. But there's no way to timestamp it because it was just like T. So I hope that you guys enjoy. I swear I've done way too many Ari readings, y'all. So the next time I do an Ari reading is if one of the things that I said comes true. You'll see. If she breaks up with him, if they have a very serious new beginning, like a baby or an engagement, but otherwise, like, I'm Ariana out, y'all. I can't do it anymore. And I know people keep complaining that I cover Ari and Taylor and I don't cover other people. So the people that are like, where's the Beyonce reading? When I've tapped on her energy, it's a little bit dark. So you got to give me some time to have the energy to handle something that could potentially be dark. And it seems like one thing I got to say about Ariana is, obviously, she may have allegedly been through some stuff because, you know, she was featured on Quiet on Set. And if you guys haven't seen, I did a whole series on the Quiet on Set. So check out my playlist. But I think she might not be attached to her root chakra, or, you know, for normal people. I think that she has a coping mechanism of, like, detachment and, like, kind of dissociating from what the real world is sometimes. And so even though in this reading it might seem like I'm going a little hard on her, I think we also have to realize that there's probably an untold story there, like many children actors. And unfortunately, how she manifested this is through pain, and, you know, so let's just have some empathy. But I know in the reading it's going to sound like I dog her. It's not like that. It's just I got to point out things that can be worked on. You know what I mean? We can learn from these people. But tea is spilt. I got y'all. I'm going to give you what you want. That's what I set the intention every time, so you will not be disappointed, bestie. As always, thank you to everybody that sits through 30 seconds of ads. It's a free and easy way to support my page. What is up to my regulars? Hey, besties. I love you guys so much. Please take care of yourself with this full moon coming up. I think it might be today when I drop this. I don't freaking know, y'all. I do my little arts and crafts, and I mind my damn business because I have peace in my life, and I would not trade that for the world. So as always, these readings are alleged and for entertainment purposes only, bestie. There are no facts here. But like I said, we got a little bit of Dalton in here. We got a little bit of Lily in here. We got a little bit of stuff on Wicked and a little bit on the future ideas for their relationship. If you want to know, then you'll be happy about this, I hope. If you guys want to book a private reading with me, thekarmicdf.com, in the description box down below, the decks I use, the related videos. If you guys are a big Ariana fan, I have a whole freaking playlist dedicated to her because I was just like, put them all in a group. So, yeah, I think that's everything. I think you're just going to have to sit through the video, bestie. It's just all over the place. It's tea spill, tea spill, tea spill. But moving on to the next part of the video, if you are new here, bestie, first of all, subscribe because we want to have you here. We love you. You're welcome. This is a whole family. Okay, but we are going to be doing a timeless message meant to find you. You do not have to be spiritual. This is timeless. This could be 3 years down the road when you decide to see this. All you have to pause is do. Mercury Gatorade retro. Yes. It's Mercury retrograde if you're seeing this in the future. So basically, clear your mind, ask yourself, do I think this message is meant for me? And if the answer is no, then I will see you on the pop culture side. But if the answer is yes, then stick around so that I can get a message for you from either your spirit team, God, if that's what you believe in, Allah, your past on loved ones. If you don't believe in anything, maybe, you know, you're in a right frequency to hear this, whatever, bro. You're welcome here, okay? It's all inclusive. Come join in the group. So depending on where I see y'all, Mercury is, y'all let me know in the comments if you're seeing this during Mercury retrograde, has it really been like, yeah, I just heard Fresh Prince turned upside down in my head. Has it been messing with y'all? I've been just like reevaluating everything. Oh, y'all, your girl's going through it. But in a good way though, like, cause you remember, like everything that we heal, we transmute, and then there's space open for new and bigger and better to come in. So I'll take the transmutation, baby. But depending on where I see you, either timeless message meant to find you or the pop culture section, it is all alleged. It is for fun. She cray cray. She couldn't possibly know the truth. I will see you guys there. So let's get into it. All right, besties. So if you stuck around for the general message, then this is for you. You know what I'm hearing in my head is that song, ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. I feel like some of you guys, yeah, and now I'm hearing the song, just a chance that maybe we'll find better days. I feel like better days are coming around the corner, besties. All right, let's check it out. Love that, love that, love that, love that. Okay, a lot of you guys are, okay, so remember, take what resonates, don't let the rest take from you. A lot of you guys are doing some soul searching. You're going within. I see, okay, so Ace of Cups reverse, Chariot, Ace of Swords. I see a lot of you retracting your energy from people, places, things that just aren't fulfilling you, whether that's because I think there's, again, there's like a cricket. Some of you are in different spaces, so take it as it goes, right? But I see some of you pulling back your energy. I'm hearing no tears left to cry. So some of you may just be pulling your energy away from someone that's not serving you. So it could be a breakup, but it feels more to me like going inwards, because it's almost giving me like I've tried everything else. Like maybe some of you guys stopped dating. Remember, take what resonates. Maybe you guys are isolated right now. Maybe you're not really feeling people right now. It could just be that right now you just need some space, because the real message that I'm seeing here is that, and some of you may be crying too. And if so, what I'm seeing is like angels surrounding you. So if you don't believe in it, just change it to make it fit. Maybe it's your family. I'm hearing maybe one of you lost a cousin. And then I just heard an uncle. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. But this feels to me like I'm pulling my energy back because I need to be worried about me right now. And if no one else is pouring into me, like I got to, like someone's got to do it, right? And if y'all ain't doing it, it's got to be me. So some of you, this could be full blown, like I'm taking my energy back. I deserve better. Yeah, I'm hearing the song. I'm just saying you could do better. So yeah, now my throat's starting to go. I feel like you might be cutting off people that made you feel like you couldn't be your real self. Maybe you felt like, I'm hearing conflict averse. So maybe you had people that like you had to walk on eggshells around them. You couldn't be yourself. You couldn't just speak your truth. Maybe some people even, because I see like silence. So it's kind of giving me like, maybe you were around people that either bullied you into being quiet or they didn't understand you. So it was just easier to get by being quiet. And I think you just kind of hit this point where you were just like, I just want to worry about my damn self. Like, you know what? No one's worrying about me. And I'm not worrying about me, but I'm worrying about all of you. So everybody's cup's filled but mine. Like, that's kind of the vibe. But what Spirit's kind of getting me... Why is my nose itchy? Don't know why I felt the need to share it. Do people just tell you random stuff? I feel like for some of you, take it as it resonates. I feel like you have this very welcoming aura, which is... Okay, I get it. For a lot of you, actually, because I'm being drawn to the butterflies on my shirt. For a lot of you, and be angry, like honor your emotions. But the reason that people pull on you so much and disrespect you is because you actually have really like warm, opening, welcoming energy. And it's just like people take advantage of you because it's like a don't know what you got till it's gone type of energy. And what Spirit wants you to realize is why people drain you. Like, yeah, it sucks and we need to honor that. And sorry, when you see my video, you're going to find out there's a fucking fly in my room. But bring me back, Spirit. I know that it hurts that people disrespect you. I'm not saying that it's okay. And you need to go through your stages of grief and you need to honor all of your feelings. But what Spirit wants you to know is they milk you dry because you have such a beautiful energy. And it's like, because you don't see your worth, you give it up because you feel like, in order for you to love me, I got to give myself to you, like really give into this connection. When your love itself is enough, why do you think these people keep coming back? Maybe some of you are hearing from exes from the past. Maybe some of you just had a lot of connections where it's like, I've tried to let them go. These motherfuckers keep coming back. And it's like, ugh. And then I see it as a sign, and it was so not a sign. It was a sign for me to go bye. But it's like, what you're not realizing, it's almost giving me like, if you saw yourself through these people's eyes, you'd be like, oh, I get why you're like that. But it's like, because I'm amazing. And it's like, Spirit needs you to go within if you're not already doing it. But I feel like a lot of you retracted your energy so that you can see all of the abundance that you have to offer that everybody else sees within you. Because look she's got the light bulb on her head in this Ace of Swords. She's the creator of magic. Look in the Chariot card. I'm showing you the right one, right? Yes, I am. In the Chariot card, there's abundance in that tree. It's bearing fruit. So it's like everybody sees your potential and your worth and your heart but you. So while honoring your feelings of, yes, I've been taken advantage of, and yes, I've had people that just take from me and don't give back, and it's not fair, learn the lesson. Really write down. I'm seeing a lot of you would benefit from writing down, what do I want in connections moving forward? This obviously doesn't serve me, so I know what I don't want, but what do I want? Do I need people that make me feel safe immediately? Do I need people that, maybe I need outgoing people because I'm the introvert and I need an extrovert. Maybe I need to shake shit up. You know, like, it's like figuring out what your needs are so that history doesn't repeat itself with the Six of Cups and not the reverse. In Mercury is reverse in my mouth. That sounds so wrong. I'm so childish sometimes, but man, it makes me happy in a world full of gray, you know? But yeah, with the Six of Cups being the back deck energy, it's just giving me like, I don't want to repeat the past. So I really have to be honest with myself. And some of you might be getting there, or some of you are already there, where it's like, those that don't know history are doomed to repeat it. And if I'm not acknowledging my history, then I'm doomed to repeat it. So, you know, if I keep attracting the same person in a different body, I'm going to have to acknowledge that I must be doing something wrong. And that doesn't make me bad. It just means that there's clearly a pattern here and it's coming from a wound. And so if I can get it at the source, Six of Cups, that reminds me of home, family, so childhood, right? If I can figure out where this is coming from, I'm hearing the song Replay in my head. I don't know why. I think they're asking you to kind of like figure out where this is rooted and why you feel the need to overextend yourself, why you feel the need to shrink yourself to make others feel comfortable, so that in the next chapter of your life, which is, that's kind of how it feels with two aces coming up with a Chariot in the middle. Are you kidding me? This feels like an ascension if you believe in that. But it feels like you're headed towards a new beginning, but it's blocked right now because we're going internally first so that we don't repeat the same mistakes. So if you guys are like, I don't believe in people and humanity anymore, and, you know, all I'm thinking about is all the negativity from the past and I can't get it out of my head, I'm telling you, the only way out is through. This is why we have a sick society. We push down all the memories when in reality our body's going, hey, we don't need this anymore. It's why it's coming up. And I think some of you are starting to learn that. You're taking back your energy. You're looking at it for what it is. You're being honest with yourself. No more delulu. No more delulu, because we want better. And in order to get better, we have to be honest with ourselves. And so that's what you're doing. And you might be a little fatigued right now. You might be drained. I mean, especially if you're seeing this with the full moon coming up. Mercury retrograde is just screwing us all up. But just in general, maybe you've been doing some healing, or maybe you're just fucking burnt out. You don't need an excuse to be burnt out. But at the end of the day, it's like, it's in going inwards and taking your energy back and being more selfish is probably what y'all would call it, but I would just call it self-focused, because the definition of selfish includes not caring about others. And most of the time, people like y'all are always considering other people. So you're not selfish for choosing you first. I don't know who needs to hear that, but I feel like a lot of you do. But I'm telling you, it's like going inwards and taking that energy back, retracting it and saying, right now, I need me. And those that fall away, let them. And those that stick around are the real ones, and real recognize real. So, you know, choose yourself. Keep doing what you're doing, because this feels like we're wrapping up a significant chapter with these aces in the chariot. It's like, this is my energy. And if everybody is leeching off of me, then they're clearly seeing something that I've either learned to minimize so that people could take from me. But whatever the cause, I need to realize what it is, because obviously everybody else thinks it's valuable. So now I need to see myself as valuable. So you could be just starting this. You could be in the midst of it. You could be in the end of it. It depends on where you're at. But either way, if that sounds like it resonates, keep going, because it's almost like you're going to see through the bullshit at the end of all of this. So you're going to have epiphany moments. You're going to be like, that's why this had to happen. You're going to probably, and I can feel a lot of you being like, no, man, I could never do that. I could, man, no way. But I see a lot of you eventually being like, that guy that broke my heart that I really couldn't get him, and fuck that guy. I could see you being like, I wouldn't be who I am today if you didn't do that, though. And I see you doing that with a lot of connections. So I think Spirit's just saying to honor what it is that you're feeling right now. If you're sad, be sad. If you're angry, be angry. If you're exhausted, be exhausted. Whatever you're feeling right now, just honor that shit. I think a lot of you might be tired and bullying yourself to work harder or just do. Spirit's reminding you that you are a human being, not a human doing, and your body has needs, and we can't ignore that either. And obviously, you know, to an extent that you got to be pouring into yourself with that Ace of Cups in reverse. So just remember to, yeah, I'm hearing the song, listen to your heart. Listen to what it is you need right now, and be that nurturing energy that you so freely give to everyone else, because then you'll start to see what it is that everybody else sees, and then you'll actually start to manifest what it is that you want, or be in alignment, if you're not spiritual, with whatever it is that you want, because no one will be able to bully you into playing little anymore. I think that a lot of you have a lot of untapped potential, and a lot to offer this world, but I think you've been surrounded by people that, you know, just have smaller ideas of what they want out of life, and they've convinced you to play small. But what I'm hearing is work hard, play hard, and it's going to pay off. When you feel like you need to pour into yourself, do so. When you feel like you got to have fun, do so. When you got to say no, it's a complete sentence, do so. Because this is giving me like, this is my year, my era, this is my time. And I'm telling you right now, the more you keep being selfish, the more it's going to bear fruit, and you're just going to be passing milestones that you never thought possible. So keep pouring into yourself. Keep reflecting on that past and pulling out the splinters of things that hurt and purging it out. And yeah, you're going to get tired. So listen to your body. When you're drained, take a break, you know, drink your water, bestie. That's not a joke. If you can't drink water for the right reasons, if you don't want wrinkles, drink your damn water, right? Spirit said drink your water. But I see a lot of energy coming back to you after this little period of a lull of kind of just like going within to kind of replenish yourself. But I see you seeing life differently after this, where it's like, do you really add to my life though? Why are you hitting me up? Why do you want? I think you're going to be looking at conversations and how people approach you a lot differently. Again, it depends on where you are in this journey, but there's going to be a point where you're like, are you hitting me up because you want me or you need me? Because I want people that want me and that ask if they add to my life. I think a lot of you are really reflecting, and you don't want to be givers anymore if you're not getting anything back. And that is 100% valid. I hear you. I see you. And Spirit does too. And you're going to be rewarded for it with that Chariot card. So keep going within, because the only way out is through. And society teaches us to do the exact opposite. And that's why we don't evolve. But because you're listening to either your intuition, your soul, whatever it is you're doing, you're going to reap the rewards that a lot of people stop believing could even exist. This is giving me like breaking generational karma, if you believe in that. But it's giving me like, yeah, I'm hearing, I think, oh my God, I think it's Nikki, only person in my family to see 6 figures. That's the vibe here. It's like taking the necessary time to pour into self so that I get it back tenfold. And you're doing the damn thing. So keep going, bestie. So I'm going to leave it there. If you guys want to book a private reading with me, thekarmicdf.com in the description box below. But without further ado, you guys are doing an amazing job. Keep doing what it is that you're doing, because with 2 aces and Chariot card, new is coming your way because of this decision to choose yourself. So keep being self-focused is what I would call it, because it's going to pay it's going to pay off tenfold. If you're losing friends, relationships, you're going to meet better partners and connections. So keep going and keep doing what it is you're doing. So I'm going to leave it here, besties. And I will see you in the pop culture section, finding out about Ariana Grande and all of her escapades, all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Let's get into it. All right, besties. So we are going to take a look at any updates we can get. I just want to point out that I was like trying to find out, you know, if Ari sees the child, if, you know, they lived all of it. It just seemed like it was so hard to find any information. So are they like keeping shit private? Because there's something up here about like trying to be calculated when it comes to, yeah, because I'm hearing the song I'm Coming Out, but it's like, it feels very calculated. I think, yeah, now my throat, oh my God, now my throat's starting to go. I'm telling you, Ari's like afraid of, what I'm hearing is like normalizing this relationship. It's like, I want to bring it out, but I know that has she been laying low? Like, is that why I had trouble finding stuff? Because it just kind of feels to me that it's like, isn't like Wicked supposed to start soon or something? It's almost like, you know how when the lockdown started and you kind of like live in your own little bubble and you don't have to deal with the outside world because everything was shut down? Yeah, my throat's starting to go. I swear to God, something's up here. Well, it's almost like her little lockdown bubble is starting to pop because, yeah, I'm seeing the sun card in my mind's eye. It's like, because we're going to be seen together because of Wicked. So is Wicked coming out? I feel dumb. I should know this. I feel like it did say somewhere that I don't know. So I don't know. Let's just see what we get. All legend for entertainment purposes only. Zero facts here, besties. Let's get into it. There's something here about like being careful about how I move. Like, I see a cat in my mind's eye. It's like Ariana's very aware that everybody... Like, I see her trying to brush shit over. It's like, no, it'll go away with time. Like, no, it'll go away with time. I think did she lay low? Like, did we not hear anything about her for a while? Because it just kind of feels like she thought it would, like, blow over. Like, the whole Ethan and her debacle. It's like, they'll move on. Just because, you know how, like, we just move on so quickly as a society to the next thing that, you know, they make us enraged about. I think she kind of feels like, I could sweep this under the rug. They'll move on. So there's something there about that. But anyway, let's get into the cards. What? There's an issue with baby mama. What's going on? What's going on? What is happening? Dude, my tarot readers. The Empress is a mom. Queen of Cups is Ari. She's a Cancer. What? Hold on. There's something. Hold on. Why do I feel like they're not good behind closed doors? Now, I feel like, I have no idea what the baby mom's, I forget what her name is. Now I feel like a moron. Ziggy. What is Ethan Slater's baby mama's name? Bro, men really don't listen. Like, that's my Alexa. Fuck, what's her name? Hold on. Wait, Ziggy. What is Ethan Slater's baby mama's name?
Ethan Slater's baby mama is Lily J.
Ziggy, stop. Lily, my bad. I'm so sorry. My brain just went, who? Yeah. Why do I feel like I can't stay present in this energy? Someone in this relationship is not present. That's one thing. And I kind of feel like it's Ari. But hold on. There's something here about like, listen, how Lily gives me this like, I'm not going to take no bullshit, but I'm also going to be the bigger person. So I don't feel like this, I mean, it could come out in the news, but you know, I just don't feel like Lily's the type. Because I'm also noticing how it's all pages, no pentacle though. No page of pentacles, all pages. So I don't know that she'll necessarily come out and tell the public. However, I think there have been words between the two. I think that they've had fights about like what they expect, especially when it comes to the child, because I was drawn to use the empath deck, which has all these little, look at the babies. They all look like kids on this deck versus the deck that I usually use. There's something here about like not agreeing with what we want in terms of like parenting, but I feel like it's also seeping over from just resentment. I think, I don't know if like Ari wants to be around the kid more or there's something here where like boundaries are not, I can't really tap into it because the problem is like I couldn't find anything on the internet about this. I was looking, I was like, do they see the child? Do they have like joint custody? Like what's going on? So if you guys know, let me know in the comments because there's something here about not being in agreement with the child situation and they've definitely had words and I'm almost wondering if they don't talk now. Like at all. Because Page of Cups is like I'm detaching, 8 of Cups, I'm walking away, and Queen of Cups is Ari. So I feel like they had a falling out over the kid. It feels like parenting techniques or something, or being able to see the kid, or there's just like, it's like, I want things this way, you want things that way. I don't give a fuck what you want, and I don't give a fuck what you want. Like it, there's something here, but because I don't know what is necessarily going on with the child, like do they, if, okay, let's say that they actually see the kid, right? Then it would be something along the lines of like, yeah, because I'm being drawn to how like, oh my God, what show was that? Where like this kid, they took the child to get the kid's ears pierced without the parents' permission. It's something, I don't know if it's literal, I don't think it's literal, but it's something along those lines where it's like, I want to do something one way, you disagree with me. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's even happened yet because I know that the divorce isn't finalized. So I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know if it's like we have ideas for the future and you don't agree, but there's a disagreement about the child to the point that they have fought, not physically, but fought. And I don't think they're in communication. It almost gives me like, everything goes through Ethan. The two don't actually talk. Like, I feel like in public, Lily would be like, there's no beef, but I think behind closed doors, it's the complete opposite. It's almost giving me like, I don't even fucking want you around my kid. I just don't have a choice. So something's up. They're not in agreement about something. And it could be like ideas for the future. Because again, there's no pentacles here. So I don't even know if the kid's around. Like, is he around Ari? I don't know. If he's not around, then it would be like, I want him to be with me on set or something when I do. And she's like, no, fuck you. Like, there's something here. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the kid. Let me know in the comments. It's something about, like, different beliefs of how a child should be raised or something. Because I keep being drawn to something like getting the ears pierced when you're babysitting the child. Like, something like that. I don't know. You know, no, that's not Ari. That song, We Can't Be Friends. I just heard that in my head. Wait a second. What? Do we know the way Ari, I feel like she hides shit from Google or something. I feel like she's one of those people that has enough money to make sure she can monitor what shit comes out and what doesn't. Because I'm getting shit that I did not see when I looked up shit. Could someone be drinking or partying too much or something? Or just, there's something here about issues with, oh. Yeah, because now I'm hearing Hot and Cold by Katy Perry. I feel like they're, okay. Yeah, I'm here. What was that? Buyer's remorse? There's something here where it's like, okay. When we don't know what unconditional love looks like very early on, what we'll do is we'll settle for being needed. Ariana Grande's got that written all over her. It's just a trauma attachment style. I feel like she does not know proper balance. I mean, most of these celebrities don't when it comes to relationships, if it's even real. But it's giving me like, sometimes she's so much like I'm hearing the song Much Like Suffocating, where she's like, I'm vulnerable and I'm in it and oh my God, I'm so in love with you and I'm obsessed. But then it's sometimes she gets like this buyer's remorse and it's almost like an ick. So it's like, I think she gets, like with this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, it's kind of giving me this like tug and pull energy. I think she likes that Tom and Jerry cat and mouse chase thing. It's almost, I almost wonder if Ethan's kind of what she would consider boring, and it's kind of giving me like play with me, but I don't think that anybody healthy would consider it playing. I think they would consider it toxic trauma bonding, because it's almost like, I think she'll lay it on thick sometimes, but then I think she doesn't want to be bothered. But then, does she have a personality disorder? Like, I don't mean to be a dick, but like there's something here where it's like with that Ace of Pentacles and the Hierophant, it's almost like sometimes I want you, sometimes I don't, with the death card. And I also think that the mask is also fading, and it's kind of giving me like time's up with this death card, because it's like now it has to be put out into the public so other people can put scrutiny to us. So there's definitely a fear here about, like, again, it's almost like she's been living in her own little bubble where it's like the world's not involved, but it's like now we're coming on stage. Yeah, I'm hearing the song I'm Coming Out. So again, is like Wicked coming on stage soon? I was just trying to figure out what was going on with the kid. I didn't even look to the Wicked shit, and I'm not going to ask Ziggy again because that man don't listen. But I don't buy this relationship. I mean, I've been saying that. I also want to point out that a gnat just fucking came out of nowhere, and I'm kind of a clean freak. I mean, unless I have really bad days. So there's just something about this relationship that's like stale or something, and she might be trying to like beef it up with drama. There's also something here about like, is someone going behind someone's back? I feel something with the Three of Cups, but I'm being drawn to the blindfold and the justice scales with it. Is someone not being faithful? Why am I hearing Unfaithful by Rihanna? Because I know that he knows I'm unfaithful and it kills me inside. Maybe, wait a second. Does she pull back and then look out for other opportunities? Because this is kind of reminding me of like many possibilities. I don't buy this relationship. Are we shocked? I'm not shocked. There's something up here. Oh, and would you look at that? Ace of Cups. Let's see. For a new beginning. Wait, what? Well, here's Ethan. Wait a second. What's Dalton got to do with this? Wait a second. Didn't Dalton get married or engaged or something? Isn't Dalton in a relationship? What's up with Dalton again? Oh my God. She's comparing the two. That's the fucking problem. Well, that's one of the many problems. There's going to be a plethora of problems in this relationship with celebrity. But there's something here about her comparing Dalton with Ethan. But why? I almost wonder if Ariana thinks about... Does she still talk to Dalton? Do we know? Because this almost feels like... Look at how he's kind of focused on like a new beginning elsewhere, which is giving me Ari vibes because she's a water sign. And it kind of feels like pulling my energy away slowly from the King of Swords, Ethan, because he's an obstacle in my life. I swear to God, this is buyer's remorse. I feel like she wants to make a peace offering with Dalton or something, or she has, or she thinks about it. But it's, at the same time, it's just also this, there's no substance because there's no pentacles. But it's, because I'm all of a sudden, I'm hearing the song When You're Out in the Club. I don't know if y'all know the song. It's old. But it's like, when you're out in the club, don't think I'm not. Even when you're out making love, don't think I'm not. So there's something here about, oh, because he has a new girlfriend or something, right? Oh, she's jealous. That's what it is. Duh. Oh my gosh, she's comparing. That's what's going on. Your new emotional beginning, the Fool card. Because now I'm noticing all the color and the love. And it's almost like oh my gosh, she's got such a severe case of the grass is greener. It's just, it's so bad. This girl does not know how to be happy. And I think either Ethan's intuitively picking up on it. Because now I'm hearing the song, Well, That's Not Fair. And I'm being drawn to the justice scales and then the sword. Why do I feel like Ethan might... This is giving me like he's catching on to her being jealous. And then it's like, yeah, oh my God. There was someone that I was friends with that used to be like, oh, no way, my turn. Like jokingly when they used to say that like when people used to try them, because like I'm not one for fighting. So like they were trying to explain like how fighting works. And they're like, oh, yay, my turn. Like, that's kind of the vibe, the energy that I'm getting from Ethan. It's like, okay, you're going to keep not appreciating me. I'm going to consistently give you all this energy of mine and big you up. Because notice this, like, goddess on this justice is like, I keep worshiping you and then you're not appreciating me. Because notice how in this, I'm telling you guys, if you're tarot readers, please do not underestimate the power of the pictures. Get decks with a lot of imagery. But notice how his arms are cross-folded, which is giving me this vibe of like, I'm starting to shut down. I'm starting to not feel good in this relationship. I don't feel valued is what I would say. I think Ethan feels like he's undervalued. I think it's like, again, it's this tugging pull thing. Like, I feel like he does things that are really kind for her. And I think he's a very like, I think he like shows how he cares, like doing things for her. I think that's his way of showing love, where she constantly needs validation. I don't think he's a wordsmith. I think he was in the beginning because, you know, love bombing is real serious and Hollywood and in general nowadays. But I think he love bombed the fuck out of her. But I think his actual love language is like showing up, being there, buying things, that type of shit. And that's not the stuff she needs. So it's like she's always looking elsewhere. And so I see Ethan like slowly shutting down. I think right now, because they have their bubble and because they have Wicked, I think they can, you know, make excuses for what's lacking in the relationship. However, because I'm hearing the word simp, so I do think he's going to continue being a simp for a while. However, with ethics over emotions on this card, and I was drawn to bring this deck out. I've been using the other one for quite a while, but I brought this one. I feel like he's getting to a place, or he will get to a place where it's like, okay, you don't appreciate me? Well, other people notice me. Like, that's kind of the vibe, because I almost wonder if, I mean, no one knew who he was until Ari, right? So I almost wonder if he's noticing like an increase in his Insta DMs or something, because I keep being drawn to the sword here and the book. And it's reminding me of like the gram, the book. Like, are people up in his DMs? Because it's giving me like, if you don't appreciate me, I can do that too. I just heard two can play at this game. This is fucking, I mean, this is why I didn't mind doing this right before full moon, because it's just stupid, petty, lighthearted shit. But I feel like both of them just, not even both of them, she is just really not good in relationships. Okay, friction. Juggling. Oh, he feels emasculated. Well, shocking. Like, come on, you're dating Ariana Grande. You need big boy pants to do that. But there's something here about like responsibilities, feeling like I'm not valued by Ari. Like, notice how in this card there's a woman, businesswoman. I almost wonder if like she's kind of like thrown that in his face in like times of heated arguments. Like, you realize I could live without you, right? I feel like she's the type where like, I think she's got a sharp tongue when she's emotionally up. She's a Cancer. That makes sense, right? You hit me where it hurts and I might snap at you. I feel like she might hit where it hurts because net worth. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think sometimes when they have fights, but again, it's like, I think she definitely gets off by those fights, but I think he might sometimes, but then sometimes not, and then be like, you know, I have options. Like, I'm not just like, you know, without options too. Like, two could play at this game is kind of the vibe with these twos here. But I think she's made comments where it's like, I could step out on my own. I don't need you. I feel like they've had like, I think when it's good, it's good. And when it's bad, it's bad. Because it's not a balanced relationship. It's never going to be just even keel. It's high highs and low lows with these two. I think he love bombs the shit out of her. And then he gets exhausted because it's not realistic. And then he goes back to being a practical, grounded person. And then Ari is like, boring. You're not saying nice things about me 24/7. And then I think her eyes wander. And then I think she wonders about Dalton. I think he might be the one that got away, or one of them. You know what I mean? We tend to put people on pedestals when we don't feel like we're happy in our current relationship. So I don't necessarily know that she would have been happy with Dalton. I don't think she could be happy until she's happy alone, everyone. But there's something here about finances. But I think he wants to, because what I'm seeing is like a springboard, like a pool, the springboard. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? I don't do that as a sport. But I feel like he sees this as an opportunity to go further in musicals. So I don't know what the hell that means. Because I know Wicked, like, a Wicked sequel. I don't know. Like, I'm hearing like, you know what I'm seeing? Oh my God, Step Brothers, prestigious worldwide. Like, that's what I just saw. So does he want to open up his own business or something? Because there's something here about a business endeavor. Because it's almost like now that I have more people seeing me, yeah, I'm hearing Michael Jackson. I always feel like somebody's watching me. So it's like the added, yeah, I'm being drawn to like Travis Kelce and how like now he's just getting shit everywhere. I'm seeing that like Ethan, his brain's ticking like, oh, I could make money off this. And I don't think it's like I can make money off Ari's back. It's just like, well, now that I have this opportunity, like, you know what I mean? It's like, I think he wants to invest in something. I think he wants to build is one. It's giving me Virgo energy. It's like, I want to build something. So I feel like he's going to, yeah, I'm hearing the song, Take the Something and Run. I don't know. When I'm channeling, my brain just stops learning how to, exactly my point. It stops learning how to. Sometimes I make myself laugh. I'm so sorry. Anyway, there's something here about an investment. I feel like he wants to invest in something. I feel like it's got something to do with the musical industry. Like maybe he does a passion project or something. I don't know. There's something here about like taking advantage of the fact that there's all eyes on me. Yeah, I'm hearing Britney Spears, All Eyes on Me on the center of the ring. Yeah, I'm telling you. Ace of Swords in reverse. There's something he wants to create. Magician. Tarot readers. Am I right or am I right? Grief. This is almost like the shit that the drama we made created attention, so we might as well use it to our benefit. Like, that's kind of the vibe. 5 of Cups, I'm being drawn to, like, I'm sorry, I'm shedding like a dog. Benefits of being Italian, Spanish, and all the other shit. There's something here with, like, bloodshed, which kind of reminds me of, like, tears shed, which reminds me of, like, it's not going in vain what we've been through. Let's turn it into something else. So I almost wonder if they're going to go in business together because I'm being drawn to Beyonce and Jay-Z. It's giving me like we want to be a power couple type of vibe. There's something here about like a power, because I can't get Beyonce and Jay-Z out of my mind. How they do like business adventures or whatever, business ventures, and it comes from like Jay-Z's side because he's more the business part. There's something here about a business endeavor. Turning the grief that we've created into something like a passion project with the Ace of Swords. It's like, I got an idea. I want to birth it with this Magician card. I want to create it. We already have everything we need. All eyes are on us. Like, that's the vibe. We caused grief. Let's turn it into something. That's the vibe of this. There's also something about Ethan feeling a sense of remorse towards the communication breakdown with his baby mama. Because I feel like, I'm hearing the song, Why Don't You Just Meet Me in the Middle? Would I say that he fully regrets what he did? Obviously not. He got Ariana Grande. I can't say that he regrets it fully, but it's more like, you're still a human. You're the mother of my child. I think he's got a little bit of empathy compared to most celebrities. And it's like, again, remember how earlier I was picking up something about, like, there's an issue between Ari and Lily? So, again, I feel like the only communication about the child is going through Ethan. I don't feel like Lily and Ariana are talking. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I don't feel like they're talking. They're in a fight right now. Or they were, and they're just not talking now. Like, there's something there. But there's something here where it's like, well, I got to work with her now. But it's like, you know how when you do something fucked up and then you got to look it in the eye? Like, that's kind of the vibe here. It's like, oh, I got to look at what I did in the fucking eye. And I think Lily might be enjoying that a little bit because notice how she's kind of got that kind of face. So I think she's kind of a little hard on him, which good on her. Girl, be mean. Be mean as fuck. I would. No, that's not true. I'd be mean for a little bit and then I'd get over it. But that's probably a lie too. I'm not mean at all, to be honest with you. Anyway. Anything else from those cards, Spirit? Why do I feel, are we sure that Ariana's okay? Because I just heard the word indulgence when I was looking at that card. Is it possible Ari's numbing or something? That could just be like overworking too. It doesn't have to be drinking. But I don't know. Ariana, see, the problem is, like, if anybody studies psychology at all, there's things called, like, limerent connections where we kind of get obsessed with the idea of somebody to the point that we think that's who they are when it's not. And it'll usually crash and burn eventually. I kind of feel like there's something going on with that for her where it's like, reality's kind of shifting in. But the problem is I think she's really good at disillusioning herself and lying to herself. So it's like I think that's why I'm picking up on something that could potentially be a mental health disorder, where like bipolar or borderline personality, because I feel like she switches up. I feel like sometimes it's like I'm madly in love with him, and then all of a sudden I just heard Jasmine Sullivan, I'm in love with another man. So I'm telling you, it's like I can't keep up with her. I feel like Ethan's probably getting exhausted too, because I think when it's good, it's good, but when it's bad, it's fucking bad. I don't feel like anything's really too much is coming up for Wicked, at least not right this second, because I feel like everything's just going as it should. I think what I'm hearing is press and PR. I'm hearing PR nightmare. I think they're afraid of, again, the relationship. Because that's 6 of Wands in reverse. It's like, we want this to be a celebration. Notice how it kind of looks like a concert. But Fall from Grace is literally on the card in the reverse. So it's kind of like, how are we going to promote this when she already kind of took an L, socially speaking? So I do think that they're talking about, like, how are we going to make this successful? I think they're like, she's a megastar because I'm seeing like 1 billion in my mind, which makes me feel like, you know, those are the type of people that are just untouchable. Yeah, I'm hearing untouchable. I don't know. No to the no. Yeah, it's like Ari can't be canceled even when she does fuck shit, and even if she's not a girl's girl. She just can't be canceled. But I do think that they're worried about the press that's going to come with it, and if it's going to hit the box charts or whatever. I just heard like box office. I feel like they're trying to get me to understand however the fuck Wicked works. Is it the same as movies? I don't know. But there is something there. But I don't think they're going to have an issue with success at all. I feel like, because I'm hearing like Ari stands. Like, I don't think they're going to have an issue. Other people, what? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think Wicked's going to be successful. That's not going to be an issue. Other people, though. Spirit, why is there a delay in a set? Why am I hearing the song, She's a Runner, She's a Track Star, She Gonna Run Away When It Gets Hard? I love that song. Remember how I was talking about, I feel like she got like bipolar or something, and then we got the sun with the moon? And then in between, it's like 10 of Pentacles, which is like money, finances. I feel like that's what keeps her stable. But with this sun and moon here, I feel like she just switches up. And there's just, what is this other people, Spirit? Tap me in. The Chariot with the Road. Why do I feel like she's still... See, the problem is I don't think she's actually still in love with Dalton. I think she makes up shit in her head that's not reality. It's just, it's a form of childhood to cope that we just forget to release, or, you know, whatever. Anyway, I think she's kind of stuck on Dalton now that he's in a relationship. Because it's kind of giving... Yeah, I'm hearing what hurts the most from Rascal Flatts and never knowing what could have been. But it's reminding me again with this runner here. It's almost like she knows it. I almost wonder if she's in this headspace now where she's starting to recognize that she's the problem. Because I'm hearing Taylor Swift, it's me, hi, I'm the problem. And I'm being, again, drawn to the runner. So I almost wonder if this is kind of her moment where it's like, you know what, fuck it. I made my bed, might as well. Which could be why I was drawn to Beyonce and Jay-Z. Might as well just invest. I almost wonder if it's you know what I'm seeing is like when you, the moon landing, where they put the moon on the flag, or the flag, you know what I mean. I'm sorry, I'm channeling. I feel like she might just settle for Ethan because it's like, you know what, it's just, this is what it is. Like, it's giving me like Beyonce and Jay-Z, like, we'll just be a team. Life sucks. Like, it's the defeatist energy I feel. Because I think that she's kind of just hit a place where she knows she can't be happy. And I don't mean to laugh, but it's like, first of all, if you were in this energy, you wouldn't want to be in it. It's very ungrounded. I feel all up in my head. I don't feel grounded at all, which tells me that this girl is very much just like, in La La Land. I think in her defense, and I will probably not remember to link these videos, but I have a whole playlist on just Ariana Grande because of y'all, but I don't mind looking. Fuck, where's it go? Oh, with the whole Quiet on Set series that I did, I think she's had a lot of trauma. I do. So even though her behavior kind of sucks, it's coming from somewhere. But I do see her being like, yeah, let's invest in something. I like that idea. We'll get other people involved. I almost wonder if like she made friends in the musical industry that she didn't have previously. And it's like, oh, now we can put our hands together and create something new. So I almost wonder if she's going to stick with musicals. That doesn't mean she's done with music forever, but I just wonder if she's going to stick with Ethan and like create something. I don't know. There's something here about creating and building something, a legacy. I really think she's thinking long term, but if any of you watched my soulmate reading, this is a good example of the maze where you're hitting the wall and you're settling instead of trying to find the exit. This is not her exit. But, you know, and then, yeah, look, there's a car. This is not her exit. This is not her forever, but she's a Cancer, and no shade to my Cancers. I love y'all, but y'all don't know when to let the fuck go. Like, you commit to the death of you. You deserve better. I don't know who needs to hear that, Cancer placements. Yeah, especially with this moon card in reverse. It's like, I already see shit for what it is, and I'll just ride the wave. Like, you know what I'm hearing? That her song, I Want It, I Got It. It's like, I got everything I want anyway, whatever. Like, it's a very unhealthy way to cope, I'm going to be honest. Anything else, Spirit, before I close this down? I just can't. Honestly, this is why I'll never mind reading celebrities, because the absurdity. And it's a really good way to learn what not to do. Okay, but what's not working before I say... I don't mean to laugh, but what... Y'all, why do we stay in relationships that just don't fucking make us happy? What are you doing? I don't know who needs to hear this today, but if it hurts, you're not supposed to be in it. Like, it's over. It's outgrown. Bro, I'm just fed up. I just am. I'm so fed up. This is like refusing to see shit for what it is. This is not working. This is causing me literal mental anguish. I need a second. I can't. So, someone is doing something they shouldn't be doing. Seven of Swords is a deception card, obviously. Two of Swords, shockingly, that's giving me more of a hear no evil, see no evil vibe. And then the Three of Pentacles is like, it's not working, right? We already went over that. Y'all, when I tell you I had to pause this video to fucking laugh. Ten of Swords. Bro, when I tell you this relationship is just not real. But the problem is, if you don't want to see shit for what it is, you can convince yourself of something that's not real. Like, you can. It's a thing. There's a lot of grown-ups doing it. But King of Cups is her, ironically. She's kind of like in her masculine energy, where it's just giving me like... I feel like I'm repeating myself, because it's like... hot. I would describe her energy as hot and cold Katy Perry. It's like, she's not happy. This is like giving me, again, it's like buyer's remorse. It's like, it burned hot and bright and fast because all the love bombing, right? He was enamored with her. Oh my God, Ariana Grande wants to date me. Yay. You know what I mean? But then eventually, like, real life happens. We got a job. We got bills to pay. We got a kid to feed. You know what I mean? And I think it's just kind of like, I stepped in shit, but I kind of have to stick with it. Because I'm even being drawn to how, like, in this picture, he's got some grays. So it's like, we're getting older. Like, I guess this is my bed. I laid in it. Hear no evil, see no evil. I wouldn't even be shocked if she's like, why do I feel like she might be interested in cheating or something? Because I'm seeing my swingers bowl in my mind's eye for some reason. Is it possible they have an agreement, or could they eventually want to have an agreement? Because I just feel like their needs are different. Frankly, respectfully, Ariana needs therapy, because, and no shade, but like, she deserves to, you know, see reality for what it is and be with someone that's actually a suit for her. And I think right now, this is just kind of like a placeholder. It fits for now. Right now, she is in her musical era, her let me hide and just kind of be immersed in a man and Wicked. And I just don't feel like she plans ahead. Whereas I feel like Ethan's kind of a more grounded presence than she is. Because it's like, I feel... Because what I'm seeing in my mind's eye is like Ariana, except she's a balloon. And Ethan's on the ground. And like the string is him. And it's like I'm trying to like balance her out. I'm seeing yin yang in my mind's eye. And I cannot get Hot and Cold by Katy Perry out of my head. I almost wonder if she, like, does, like, childish tactics because he's not the type to want to do I feel like I see a theme with her where she likes to play little games. And with Dalton and with Ethan, I don't think they're game players. So I wonder if there's, like, a theme happening, like, astrologically speaking, where she's dating people that are more, like, no bullshit, for lack of a better word. And it's, like, making her go crazy because it's, like, forcing her to see that that's not healthy. That this tug and pull, push, chase me, I chase you, you withhold love from me, and then I withhold love from you. It's almost like she's being forced to kind of look it in the eye, like, this can't happen anymore. I wonder if there's something going on, astrologically speaking. If anyone's big into astrology and knows her chart, let me know if there's anything going on. But there's something here. Where it's like, I don't want to accept... Why do I feel like she might want to step out or something? I don't know. Y'all, I don't know what you expected to get out of this reading. I'm just... These relationships are exhausting. Yeah, abuse of power. Star card. Hold on. I'm going to call it after this, so give me 2 more, Spirit. The way I feel so annoyed in this energy, I'm sorry. Are these people under 30? No, they're probably not, are they? Okay. This is giving me, like, I know that he worships me, so I can play these games with the High Priestess card. I'm a star. He worships the ground I walk on. He feels like he's on cloud 9 when he's with me, being drawn to the clouds there. So... And then notice how I kept talking about the grass is greener, and then in this card, there's a guy who's looking out the window, which is giving me, again, this vibe of like, but what's out there, though? I've already destroyed this. I'm telling you, it's like she gets what she wants. She's like a child. Like, I hate to say this, but like, you know, kids, and you're like, you want longevity with this toy. Like, please be careful. And then they just smash it into pieces, and you're like, hello. Like, this is why we can't have nice things. Like, that's Ariana Grande's energy. I'm sorry. Like, I don't mean to drag her. But it's just, like, she has just this tendency to, like, romanticize relationships. And then she gets caught in this trap. This gives me, like, Adam and Eve with the apple. And then it's, like, suddenly I'm, like, immersed in this relationship because I don't like change. So I hop from relationship to relationship. And then the Six of Swords, again, it's like I'm not changing. And then I end up getting stuck in the delusion. But now I'm starting to notice that the apple, well, it's rotten. And here I am in this relationship. And it's like, well, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Now I'm stuck with a dude that's got a kid. Look at that. I got a kid. I didn't sign up for this. I want a kid of my own. I don't want your kid. I want our kid. So then I think she creates a new dream to, like, fulfill the void that's inside of her. But I think she fully intends on abusing the fact that he is worshiping her. Look, again, it's like, here's Ethan with his kid. Like, pretend it was a boy on here. Coming towards Ari, but it's like, I'm super famous. You better come correct and give me all of these options. And it's just like, I'm a human. Like, this looks like a working man, right? He's got shit to do. He's got his own demons. He's just trying to make sure the kid doesn't have to deal with it. And it's like, she needs someone to carry her and to anticipate her every waking fucking need. She needs a maid. She needs someone she could pay to say, hey, anticipate all of my she needs an escort, honestly, at this point, because she just like, that's mean. I don't mean that she needs to, but it's just like, no one can make her happy. No one. And it's like, here comes, I'm not good enough. I gotta chase you. I'm not good enough. But then eventually, I think he gets his wit's end, and then he's like, all right, whatever, I'm going to just do me. And then it's like, wait, what? And then it's like, I turn around, and then I worship you. It's just, whatever. Back deck energy. Hey, Lily, what's up? Hey, what? Why is that Lily? Oh, what? Wait a second, what? Hold on. Karma. Oh my God, karma. Okay. Obviously, I'm going to have no way to prove this. I'm not. I do know that some people will understand tarot, so they'll get where I'm seeing this from, but I know that I won't be able to prove this. I feel like either Ari, now, if you're not into spirituality, just kind of roll with this here. Either Ari had a past life with Lily, or Ari's making up for some form of karma where Lily gets the revenge. Because it's like your cyclical behavior, Six of Cups, this is kind of giving me past life energy, but it could be something she's done in the past, is creating karma for the benefit of Lily. I feel like Lily might be able to get to enjoy watching the fall down of Ari and Ethan. I don't know. I mean, it still feels like it's up to fate because the World card is giving me like cyclical behavior, and that shit changes with divine timing if we decide to change, if we want, blah, blah, blah. So, Ari could change this. She could decide to, get help, change, whatever. It could change. But the World card is a major arcana, so it feels like it's possible that this is unavoidable, where it's almost like Ethan and Ari's relationship will explode eventually. I'm not saying right now. I'm not even saying anytime soon. I don't know when. But what I'm seeing is a potential timeline. Again, things could change. There's so much time between now and whenever this would happen. But I see a timeline for Lily where she gets to see Ethan and Ari have like a really bad breakup in the public eye. Like embarrassing. Like a lot. Like all over the internet. Like y'all be asking me to make a video. Like that type of shit. There's some sort of karma here that it's like Ari has to pay the piper and it's coming. And my throat's starting to go, which is giving me like either Ari's going to lose her voice. Well, it could be literally. She might lose her voice and not be able to tour or something with that World card. It's possible. But it's giving me like either not being able to defend myself, not being able to get the last say. It's like Lily gets the final hurrah. I don't know exactly how this is going to play out. I'm sorry. I could try to do two more. Hold on. Knight of Wands. Who did the song We Can't Be Friends? Was that Ari? Because I'm hearing that in my mind. I don't know why. Why am I hearing the song I Want You Back? Oh my God, is Ethan going to want to go back? Okay, guys, I don't know if this is definitely going to happen. This feels like potential timelines that are popping up. It might not be a definite, so just bear with me here. But this is kind of giving me buyer's remorse on Ethan's side in the future. Where it's like, why do I have to be constantly in combat with you? Maybe I should just... I almost wonder if, like, Lily's going to get like a text message where she could have a screenshot and be like, haha, and then like put it on the news or something. Like, I don't know. But there's something here about like Lily getting a lick back. I don't know how that's going to play out, but I just don't feel like Ariana's karma is done. That World card needs to be upright. It's reversed. So maybe it's as simple as like they might get, because people are sick of, people that aren't girls and supporting one another, and they want celebrities that actually, contribute to the world. It could be as simple as like they get trashed in the news when Wicked actually comes out and Lily just gets to be like, haha. You know what I mean? Like there's something here about Lily getting the last laugh. I kind of love that for her, I'm not gonna lie. And it's got something to do with Ethan as well. It's like it's all connected. I would not be shocked if they had a past life, but if it's not that, it's like Ariana has karma coming. It's coming around. I'm hearing what goes around comes around. The song Karma. Alicia Keys, there it is. Yeah, 2 of Cups is relationships. 4 of Cups is home life. Knight of Pentacles, I'm pulling my energy out. I wonder if they're going to break up in the future and it's going to be a bad breakup on the internet and Lily's going to get a haha moment and like, because I just see her on like, I don't know if this is definitely going to happen, but I just see Lily like on a couch and she might even do a podcast or something because I'm seeing like a podcaster talking to her, but it's almost like, who's laughing now? Like, that's kind of the vibe. So I'm interested to see how this relationship turns out. Because right now, based on what I'm seeing, Ariana's on a timeline headed for disaster. At least with the relationship. And maybe some potential bad press when it comes to Wicked. Because I just see, like, there's something here about bad press. Now, the problem is with her pull, I do see her paying for shit to go away. I see it with all of them, though. Like, I'm not going to shit on her because it seems like they all would. And frankly... I probably would too. But there's something here about like another fall from grace coming for Ariana. I don't think there's going to be another moment. I don't know how this plays out, but there's going to be another moment where Ariana has to like look at herself. It's going to be like she's dragged on social media again. It could be as simple as like maybe Lily leaks something for blind items because she's had enough of this shit. And then it comes out. So Lily's the source of the problem that Ariana's going to have to deal with. But there's something here about karma that's coming Ariana's way. I don't know when. It's sometime after Wicked comes out. It's like sometime after they start being seen again. There's going to be some sort of like hoopla. I mean, are we shocked? There's always some sort of hoopla. You know what I mean? But there's some sort of correlation with Lily. Either Lily leaks some shit, Lily gets the last laugh because their relationship has a really ugly breakup in the public eye. Their relationship gets dragged because of Wicked, and there's something there. It's like it's intertwined somehow. But the hating of Ariana train, it's not over. And I just cut the deck for my own amusement and brought me right back to the Seven of Swords. So again, and then notice it's a woman that's hiding behind a mask. And notice how it's a tear. So remember, Lily was the one that got hurt. So I wouldn't be shocked if Lily leaks something. Lily is somehow Ariana Grande's karma. And I don't know how exactly that's going to play out. But Ariana's not done being dragged by the media. That's the major takeaway on this. There's going to be something else that's going to be a problem that's going to happen after they start doing the Wicked tour or whatever. I don't know how exactly that works. I would assume it's a tour, right? But Ari's going to be dragged in the news or the media for something. And I don't know if Lily leaked it or if Lily caused the problems that brought down their relationship. I don't know, but there's some correlation there. So anyways, y'all, I'm going to call it here. If you guys want to book a private reading, thekarmicdf.com in the description box. The deck that I use, the empath deck, there is a link in the description box. I would link related videos, but honestly, guys, I have a whole playlist of Ariana Grande readings. So just, yeah, go check all of those out. Enjoy. Just binge on them. It's a full moon-ish when I put this out. So, you know, if you need a rest and just get away from life, go enjoy my Ariana Grande playlist for my fans. And I'm really not trying to drag her. Honestly, I want her to be happy, but she needs to learn how to be happy alone, and I don't think she's willing to do that. And so a lot of times when we don't want to face something, we learn the hard way. And trust me, I've learned that from fucking experience. So I feel like this is going to be the universe's way of making Ariana have to humble herself yet again. I don't think her karma's over. Is she 30 yet? I don't know. But anyway, besties, if you guys enjoyed this, if you guys can fill in some gaps for me, let me know in the comment sections down below. Everything. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Come join me on Facebook, y'all, because, like, Facebook's been boring lately, so I haven't really been interested. But come join me on there. And I will see you guys in my next video. Love you guys. Thank you so much for always sitting through the ads. I appreciate y'all. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell. Don't forget to check the community posts. And I will see you guys next time. Stay blessed, stay kind, and be kind to others.